CWL has started. I'm going to show you some of the armies that you can use for this video or for this season. And at number one, I recommend I'd recommend this one. I wouldn't say it's number one. I'd say this is number two, but it's the first army I had cooked up. So we will get into this attack. Now I've done this on normal mode, and it melts bases on normal mode faster than what it does melt bases in Legends mode. So what you ideally want to do is you want to start off one side with your RC. So on this side we'll start off with the RC, pop her ability. She takes care of an air defense, and then on the opposite side we'll do the queen with the giant arrow. You get that up and going, and then we just let them clear out. Basically we want to also add in a baby inferno dragon on this side just to help with that. We're going to do this, let the queen last a little bit longer, and then we're going to go straight on into this side. Minion prince, and we get some cleanup going over here. Don't forget, we can do this. We're going to pop the minion prince ability early just so that we don't have to worry too much about all this damage over here. The totem spells work a little bit more effectively if you use them and wait for them near the end of the attack. So essentially you just want to divert all of these guys away from your air troops, especially the air sweepers. They are pretty annoying. We're going to just keep that all going like that. Get the fire splitters clean away from what is doing the most damage. Get that up over there. We also don't have to worry too much about the revenge tower is key, but once you got the fire splitters down, you are pretty much chilling. Now we've used all the spells, which is okay because I think like 75% of the base is gone. You just got to worry about the most annoying one, and that is the air defense on this side. The other annoying one was of course the revenge tower, and that's been taken care of. So now all we have to do is we just keep an eye on what's going on here. The queen is still up, so if we can get down this cannon, merged cannon or ricochet cannon, not merged cannon, ricochet cannon, we should be good. Minion prince goes down to the air defense, and with the queen still being up, we should be able to clear this out if she doesn't get stuck on any more walls, which she probably will. So it won't be a 3-star, but I mean, as you can see, the attack is pretty solid if done right. Damn, I dropped quite early, but that's part of it in the new legends, especially with the heroes being a little bit weaker than normal. And we still got 2 boogers on the outside, so the clearing shouldn't be too hard. I would say this army is number 2 on my list. Number 1 is probably going to be the Super Yeti Smash, because it is insanely strong in CWL. There's some bases that can defend it, but if you have the right setup and you attack from the right angle, you pretty much guarantee the 3-star as well. And the 1-star hardly happens, mainly just because you now have the option to with the log launcher, it just make sure it takes care of the town hall, so you go straight into the tunnel. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be a 3-star because all the air troops are dead and the wall is stopping my queen. But that is it for the second army that I would suggest. It's still one of the top 3, so we'll head back to base and I'll show you up the next army. Check you then. Alright, the second army I recommend you guys using in CWL will be the Fireball Meteor Golem army. It is pretty strong, and if you get it right and if you do it properly, you should be able to 3-star. I have used this on revenge mode and in normal mode without my CC, and honestly it still just absolutely wrecks the bases. So for this one, I was thinking maybe we go for the revenge tower as sort of like the fireball area. So what we'll do is we'll start it off over here. I'm going to put the healers further out on the outside just so we can avoid some unwanted trouble. We can rage early as well, if I'm being honest with you. You've got 3 invis spells, which is not something that I prefer, but it's one of those things. Once that goes down, we can actually nice value from that. We can get going over here on this side. We can get the king over there. We can get the RC over there, and we can actually start as well with the log launcher. We got the core out in the log launcher, but it still helps that if we can get some, open up the core of the base as well. You can just go keep doing this. If they start going in there, that would be great as well. Looks like that will be going. We'll just keep this going. We'll get that up over there. Everything is looking good and positively delicious. We get the RC ability out on the outside there. Help with the king and queen and the heroes in there. The core, we might get the town hall here. We got the town hall. Now we just have to deal with the heroes. So the RC, is she going to survive this ricochet cannon? She is. The spirit fox, not so much. Warden is down. Meteor Golem's taking care of all the heroes in the core. RC is still available, which is pretty cool. The queen ability popped without me wanting it to pop just yet. Is this, so far it's looking pretty good. The RC, is the queen gonna die? Nope, RC's still alive. RC might just die here to the expo, which she does, but we are looking pretty still neat. We got one meteor golem left. As you can see, the army looks like it's died out, but it hasn't. We still got the king ability left, so we will pop his ability once he hits this mortar, and that should help us get rid of some of these defenses. Just got 2 more defenses after this, and we should restart with 30 seconds left, so I'm not worried about that. I put this army at number 1. It is really strong if you get it right, so learn it, understand the army, and you should come out with a perfect CWL and impress all your clan mates and your co-leader if that is what you want to do. The king, 3-star, that is it for this attack, and then I'll show you the last army that I recommend, and hopefully you guys have a great CWL. Alright, Super Yeti Smash is a army that's been reliable, that I've been using for a lot during last season CWL, and it has helped me secure some 3-stars. So I'm just going to show you how to do it. So for this attack, you want to start off by one side, and you ideally want to start off where the minion prince and the king is at the end of the game, or backside with the minion prince still being alive. You struggle a lot with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the queen on this side, get her ability off early. Then once she has done her cooking, you can stand in the super bobs to help create a funnel, just like so. Now that this whole area has been funneled, now you can start off with this area. You got 2 super bobs left, so let's just help with the super yetis clean this up. As you can see, a funnel has been created, and so now that the funnel is created, let's get in the troops. Log launcher, king, queen. We're gonna earthquake spell over here. Before we place any need for other spells, the king's walking. Yeah, didn't want the king to walk, to be honest, but that is okay. We can put a no. What are we doing, guys? Why are we walking? What are we doing? Alright, so Super Yeti goes in. Let's pop the water ability with the queen ability, just so she can do some heal up. We're gonna revive the RC over here. We're gonna make sure that RC stays alive for a while. Over here, we're gonna pop the king ability. He's gonna help clear out that core over there. We can actually just get this going again. Is our queen still alive? Our queen and king are still doing quite well. So we're going to revive the king on this side. We're going to keep the RC down. The reason for that is there's not a lot of troops taking 4, especially with this ricochet cannon just being chilling over here. Let's drop the king again. Help with that. The queen is going to take care of the monolith and this area down here. King is still up. Super wizard towers are giving you a little bit of a problem, but that's okay. As you can see, so far so good. This base looks absolutely crushed. The queen taking out the multi-archer tower, everything on the outside now. Can we start moving to the inside? We're going to try to revive the warden if he does die, because that rage gem is going to do us kind of wonders. So queen, where are you going? Alright, you're following that all. Let's revive the warden over here. That's going to help. Queen, please do something about the RC. Nice, thank you. Warden is probably going to die here. Queen might as well. We're gonna have to wait for the king to come out. Queen just died. King is coming in now. So once the king starts taking damage from the ricochet cannon, we will revive the RC. We might time fail this, but it's one of those things, especially with at tunnel 18. It's not as strong as it used to be. This is why it's my third recommendation. But if you have a tunnel 17 or that you are facing in CWL, you can use that. And I'm pretty sure you should do well with it. Yeah, I should have revived early, but a 96% is what I'm happy with in CWL. And that is it for today's video. If you want to check out the how to do the challenge, that the dust up challenge for Clash of Clans, make sure you wait to the end of the video, and there will be a link to it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.